Order, Honorable Osoro. Do not debate. You are to inform Honorable Makilap, not to debate. Take your seat, Honorable Osoro.
Madam Speaker.
Honorable members, I will give all of you a chance to speak. Honorable Gisairo.
Osoro cannot mislead this House and say former president.
Honorable Osoro is not on his feet. You rose on a point of order to say that Honorable Makilap should not say you'll be the president. That is not out of order.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. It is just 2 weeks to the end of the financial year. An appropriation bill that wants to give the Deputy President 200 million, 1 billion to the State House. Madam Speaker, when are they going to spend this money? At what point are they going to spend? On what? Madam Speaker, amounting to 6.5 billion for general expenses. For public service, Mr. Speaker, a place where you know very well, you have increased the number of employees. Madam Speaker, you are worth just 198. My problem is the lack of priority for this administration. Honorable members, it is important for you to note that at the end of the financial year, your NGCDF has not been 100% up to this point. What we should be talking about is 100% of NGCDF resources that are pro-people. And Madam Speaker, it is important for members to know, when you bring supplementary to appropriation, all your pending roads should have been on this supplementary, so that if the Honorable Osoro has roads in South Migurango, if I have roads, we should have prioritized this 5 billion to go to these pending projects. But we are taking them for recurrent expenditure. I have a big issue with that. While the chair of the committee is very efficient in facilitating the executive, be efficient in facilitating stalled projects in the Nyanza region, in the coast region. Don't be very fast to facilitate other operations. And you have 1.5 billion for other operations in the Office of Interior Security, in Office of Internal Security and National Administration. Madam Speaker, it is important for you to know that some of the pending issues in this bunge, some of the things of the project that we have wished to do, they have not been factored in. These 2 weeks, of course, you know very well, even some of you have problem with your own offices. You had requested for resources and they have not been catered in. Allow me to also say that it is important for the projects that we talked about while we were beginning these sessions, and they have already been procured, and what has told them is resources. So when you put in 6 billion to recurrent expenditure, it's a shame on you, honorable members. And the Honorable Osoro, you want to come here and say yes, yes, yes. You even don't want us to debate this. You want us to go to the vote. I want to thank you, Madam Speaker, for according me this opportunity. I do not need to belabor that the priorities of the Kenya Kwanza administration are lost. Recurrent administration is not what you should prioritize. Some of you that are complaining here, like the member for Nandi Hills, your roads are dire. They are in bad shape. You should be talking about your roads, not recurrent expenditure. The Honorable Osoro, you have problems with roads in your constituency. With those many remarks, this is the worst supplementary tool we have ever had. It is so unconstitutional. 2 weeks, how are they going to spend 6.5 billion in other expenses? It is not even possible. This is budgeted corruption. This is what we are saying no to. With those many remarks, you can have your cake, take your budget with your president, go and do what you so wish. But Kenyans are watching you.
Very well. Member for Baringo North.
I wanted to inform the Honorable Makilap, especially on the question of State House and the Presidency budget in general, even as we talk about the supplementary to appropriation. You know, one thing, and I think Honorable Ngogoyo should listen very keenly, that when we talk about Presidency budget, stop looking at it from a limited or a pipeline or a straight line that it is William Ruto. Presidency is, you know, this particular house passed that all the former presidents and the president that have served in this country should be remunerated even as they retire. They have their pension, that the presidency takes care of. The State House budget takes care of the budget of the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta. The presidency takes care of, the State House budget takes care of the former president's, all the former president's family. It is not a preserve of one particular. That is the truth. That is the truth. It is a collective thing of the presidency. I know you have no idea, of course, but you need to be informed as such.
Honorable Makilapa said, I want to be a future president. There is nothing.
Is that out of order?
That is out of order. He's naming
For
me
Honorable
an ambition.
Makilap to say you'll be a future president, is that out of order?
I have not said that intention. My future president is Honorable Matiang'i. So let us be very specific. And secondly, Honorable Speaker.
Order.
Honorable Speaker.
Order, members.
Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Gisairo.
Osoro cannot mislead
Honorable
this
Gisairo.
House and say former
Honorable
president.
Gisairo. Honorable Osoro is not on his feet. You rose on a point of order to say that Honorable Makilap should not say you'll be the president. That is not out of order.